hollow tips. Wow, that's a magazine. Very nice. Okay, he just handed me this firearm. He cleared it before he gave it to me. Do not give someone a loaded gun unless you are very, very comfortable, very, very familiar with it. This is your training partner. You guys will shoot together. That's about the only time I hand someone a live, hot gun. If not, you hand it to him in a safe position. Even if he cleared it and handed it to me, first thing I did is I cleared it and I made sure that it was safe. Okay, so that's the first thing I do. So once again, let's say he handed it to me like this. How do I know it's safe? Well, Glocks have a little button here. Who cares? Glocks are a very efficient gun because they're made for quick shooting. They don't want you to have all these bells and whistles to make it hot. It's hot right away. The safe is the trigger. It's this little thing right here. Okay? So, first thing you're going to do is keep it pointed in a safe direction. Take out the magazine. Make sure that the magazine is safe. Even though I took the magazine out, I took out the bullets. I mean, there's no chance that this loaded gun will accidentally make its way in here. That's how Brandon leaves that. They mixed the live ammo with the dummy ammo, and somehow that got mixed. Right? So, we take that out. Keeping the firearm in a safe direction, keeping the finger off the trigger, you rack it. And if you notice how I'm racking it, I'm not racking it like this. Some people do this. There's nothing wrong with this. They even got lines there for that, for the grip. But the problem is, see the strength of my wrist and the position I have? I'm using the power of this arm to rack, and my wrist is twisted. Instead, I'd rather clamp strong, but my arm is strong, and I push with this one. So that's a much more superior way than racking it like this, for training purposes. So in here, and he also handed it to me what? With the action open. So he racked it, took it out, and handed it to me with the action open. So this way I can easily see there's not a magazine in the well, the action is open, there's nothing in the hole, this is a safe gun. And you put it down. So the way it is right now, by racking it, I've cocked the hammer inside. There's an internal hammer in this one. Okay? So now this is ready to shoot. So, this is what we're dealing with when we are doing our gun disarms. And we go boom, boom, and we take this away, and we do this fantastic technique, and blah, blah, blah. This is nice, so easy. But if you do that with this, when it's loaded, you have a whole different understanding of the technique. And this is something we have to understand. And so I'm saying about martial artists, you have to, at some point, become a firearms person. You have to understand how these firearms work. When you understand how they work, that is the only time you will have any idea, any business doing a disarm. Okay? Alright. Let's talk a little bit about one more time about gun safety. Keep your finger off the trigger until you are ready to what? Shoot? No, because let's say I'm pursuing a bad guy. I'm ready to shoot. In my mind, I've committed myself to shoot. And if I even have my gun out, and I'm over here, I'm ready to shoot. If you have your finger on the trigger, there's a chance for accidental discharge. Okay? So you keep it off there until you're ready to what? To kill what's in your sight. To destroy what is in your sight. Is there anything in my sight right now? Sure, I don't see it, but I'm probably shooting its foot or something. So, was that what I was trying to shoot? Okay, then put it on there. But otherwise, keep it off there. If I'm trying to acquire my target, and I don't have a sight picture yet, I don't put it on there. Once I see my target, that's when you put it on there. Okay? If you follow those kinds of rules, then you're always going to be more safe. Alright? Never point the muzzle in front of anything that you are not prepared to destroy. Okay? One more time. Do not point your muzzle, the business end, in front of anything that you are now willing and prepared to destroy. So if it's a human being, that means I'm going to destroy him. If I'm in a house and I just start waving around, what if I shoot this big screen TV and the dog and the kid over there, whatever, or the kid in the house next door? All right? If I have an accidental discharge and it goes through that window, you think it hits the window and bounces off the floor and the outside and whatever? It's going to go through that window, through that wall, and maybe someone in that house. And even though here in Puerto Rico our houses are brick, there's something to go through that. Probably not. In the United States, a lot of made out of wood and sheetrock. It'll go through that. Go to 2-3 rooms. Especially if it doesn't have a hollow point. Okay? So, don't point your muzzle in front of anything that you're not prepared to destroy. Yes? All right. So now let's talk about grudges.